Feroz Kouchi and Tom Wesley both struck hundreds, but it was Luke Benkenstein who made all the headlines as he bagged the amazing figures of 6 for 42 as Essex thrashed last year's one-day cup winners Glamorgan by 103 runs in Chelmsford. Essex batted after winning the toss but lost Josh Rymel to the second ball of the match, he edging James Harris to David Lloyd, who held on well at slip. The disappointment felt by Rymel was there for all to see because he knew that he'd missed out on an excellent batting surface baked under blue skies again. Wesley simply picked up from where he left off in the thrashing of Kent last time out, in which the skipper scored a century. He was soon on the move again. Kouchi missed out in that match, but his record in this competition is bordering on the ridiculous. He too looked in fine nick, the boundaries flowing early on, with both batsmen scoring at a good click. Evidence of that fact was shown as Kouchi belted Dan Douthwaite over the rope as the Eagles rushed to 77 for 1 from the first 10 overs. It was some start. After the first power play, the rate was reduced, although Wesley eased to another 50 of 51 balls, this one of his 9 fours. Kouchi needed 57 deliveries for his half century, which included 2 fours and a 6, and he soon added a second maximum as he and Wesley took their partnership beyond 150, the total at 158 for 1 at the halfway stage. This was just the 9th innings in 50-over cricket for Kouchi. He had struck 200s in his first 8 and was now rapidly heading towards another. He moved from 76 to 96 in a space of only 4 deliveries from Colin Ingram, 3 of which he sent into the distance. His 100 arrived in the 30th over and he knew immediately how well he'd played. It was a fantastic effort, his runs coming off 86 balls with only 3 fours, but 5 sixes. He rightly breathed in the applause from a good and happy crowd. He hit his next ball for 4, but then, probably still buzzing, played over a delivery from Lloyd to depart for 104. His partnership with Wesley realising 203 runs in 29 overs. Wesley had watched and admired his young partner's work, and now all eyes were on him as he moved to 98 with this 4. He then secured his second 100 in 2 games off his 101st delivery. He'd struck 14 fours. It was the 7th time he'd reached 3 figures in List A cricket. He is in fantastic form. Alas, he too fell soon after raising his bat, stumped off a leg side wide, his side on 248 for 3 in the 38th over. In came Robin Das, who hit a single, a 4 and then this 6 off his first 4 balls, but was then out for 11 to his 5th, an edge landing in the hands of Sam Northeast. Aaron Beard fell in the same over with a nick behind, while Aaron Nijar was bowled by Andrew Salter to the first ball he faced. 4 wickets had fallen in the space of 14 deliveries. And the slide continued. Shane Snater was plumb in front for 2. And Jamal Richards, having smashed 15 runs off only 6 balls, including this maximum, picked out Salter in the deep. Essex now 8 down after 43 overs with 299 runs on the board. From 248 for 2, the hosts then found themselves on 303 for 9. Benkenstein legged before as the Eagles lost their 7th wicket for 55 runs in 44 balls. Watching the carnage from the non-strikers' end, it was Grant Rulofson who was there for all 7 wickets. A 6 added to his 6 fours, ending with a sound of broken glass. Rurlifson finished unbeaten on 69, a crucial knock. Essex all out in the last over for 341. Last man Raymond Toole on debut bowled for 14. Glamorgan made a rapid start to their chase, smashing 51 runs off the first 4 overs, so Toole's maiden wicket for Essex was an important one. Lloyd clipping the left armour to Snater after making 30 off 17 balls. Glamorgan reached 76 for 1 from 10 overs and now had the big hitting Ingram at the crease. This, off Snater, was a very big hit indeed. Nijar then rushed one through to the left-hander, who missed a pull and was LBW for 17. The Welshman at 102 for 2 after 15 overs. Nijar bowled very tidily as Glamorgan's progress was slowed down until Benkenstein had Kieran Carlson cutting him to Rymel. Glamorgan had reached 177 for 4 from 30 overs and so needed 165 more from the remaining 20, now without the services of North East, who was stumped for 70 off a ball from Benkenstein, which turned a lot. The 17-year-old in just his third match was having an afternoon to remember, and when Kushi produced a stunning catch in the deep to remove Thomas Bevan, the leggy had figures of 3 for 23 from 6 overs. And it got even better for him. He was turning the ball square, his 4th wicket coming with a delivery which pitched well outside leg but crashed into middle stump. More turn and a clever length then saw Tom Cullen stumped 2 balls later. Benkenstein with 5 for 24, the crowd starting to realise that they were witness to something rather special. Essex lost to Glamorgan in last year's semi-final, so revenge was sweet. The match well and truly over as a contest when Nijar returned to have James Whale taken behind, the spinner finishing with figures of 2 for 40. Benkenstein had taken a break, but then returned and claimed his 6th wicket. Nijar probably with some grass burn in completing the catch to remove Harris. The leggy's final figures, and remember, he's only 17, with 10 overs, 6 for 42. He'd ensure that this was another easy win for Essex. The match concluded when Snater took another good catch, Captain Wesley with a winning wicket. It was a memorable day in the sunshine. It was a second successive 3-figure run win, this one seeing Essex defeat Glamorgan by 103 runs. The visitors all out for 238. Benkenstein received a hero's welcome as he returned to the pavilion. In the space of only 36 balls, the son of current Gloucestershire coach Dale may have seen his career take a huge jolt forward. So that's 2 wins on the trot, with Yorkshire the next visitors to Chelmsford.